Listen, Monk Mo gang, you know what's going on. Listen, bro. At the end of the day, nobody's gonna give you your flowers. I repeat, nobody's gonna give you your flowers. I spend 3K a month on rent. Nobody's gonna give you your flowers. At the end of the day, you gotta buy your own flowers. You gotta walk around like a straight gorilla. You gotta take what's yours. At the end of the day, nobody's gonna give you the Ferrari without stealing. You gotta take it. At the end of the day, you gotta take the Ferrari LaFerrari. You gotta take the Lambo. You gotta take the double R. At the end of the day, listen, they want you to feel like, oh, you're just gonna think about it and it's just gonna appear, manifest. Listen, stop the cap. You gotta take it. I didn't manifest $3,000 a month rent. No, I took it. At the end of the day, you gotta take what's yours. They want you to feel like, oh, you're a victim in life. They talking about oppression, but listen, what is oppression? I don't even know what that word means. I'm from the suburbs my whole life. I don't know what oppression means. Bro, listen, bro, I'm in an upscale neighborhood with neck tattoos, bro. Where do they do that at? They look at me like, how is he here? How can he afford this rent? They think I'm supposed to be in the hood somewhere. They think I'm supposed to be in O-Block talking about some free Lil Durk. At the end of the day, listen, you gotta take the Lambo. You gotta take the SVJ. The SVJ, you think it's gonna come easy? You think Andrew Tate gonna hand you the Lambo, bro? Screw Andrew Tate. At the end of the day, you gotta take the LaFerrari. You gotta take the Rolls Royce. You gotta take the double R. Listen, nobody handed me Spanish lessons. No, I had to take the lessons. At the end of the day, I repeat, nobody handed anything to me in life, bro. I took everything. I repeat, nobody handed me anything in life. My dad, he was not around. He smashed my mother, created me, and he was nowhere to be found. Bars. I'm not even a rapper. At the end of the day, I repeat, my dad, he was never around. He smashed my mother. He was nowhere to be found. Bars. And I'm not even a rapper. Listen, at the end of the day, you gotta take what's yours. At the end of the day, I don't need nobody to buy me flowers. I could buy my own flower. I could buy roses for myself. At the end of the day, I'm a gorilla. So when you a gorilla, oh, the gorillas love plants. At the end of the day, listen, you got to understand, I can take what's mine. At the end of the day, listen, how we gonna get the double R? I'm gonna take the double R. Listen, nobody gotta give me anything. I'll work for everything. Listen, I don't need no help. 10 toes down. You see, I never have friends around me. I don't have friends, bro. I don't believe in having friends. Friends have egos. I don't have an ego. At the end of the day, I don't have an ego. I got neck tattoos in a penthouse. I don't have an ego at all. Listen, they want you to be a giant eagle and have a giant eagle and shop at Giant Eagle. Listen, I don't even know where Giant Eagle is at around here. At the end of the day, you gotta take what's yours. If you feel like you deserve a double R, listen, are you gonna put in that work to get the double R? Listen, don't look for no handouts. Listen, we no handouts over here. No, listen, if somebody hand me $3,000 and say, here's your rent, listen, I'm not accepting that. Listen, I got me, you feel me? I got my back. God got my back. Even Jesus got your back. Even the Holy Spirit got your back. At the end of the day, that's all we need. We just need God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit. And listen, the double R is mine. I'm going to take the double R like a gorilla. Just like I took this upscale apartment like a gorilla. Just like I pay my bills like a gorilla. I drop all this content. Guess who drops the content for me? Myself. I got my own back. Nobody saying, hey, wake up King 40, let's drop this content. Nobody tells me that. Nobody cares. At the end of the day, listen, you think they care about you? You think they gonna buy you the double R? You think they gonna buy you the Lambo yours? No, you gotta put in the work and you gotta get it yourself. They gonna tell you through propaganda and society, they're gonna tell you, oh, you're a victim, you're oppressed. Bruh, shut up, you're not oppressed. At the end of the day, all the people who tell me that I'm oppressed because I got neck tattoos, guess what? I don't see them around me. They can't afford this. At the end of the day, they can't keep it up. How long they gonna stay here? At the end of the day, what they gonna stay here 3 months, then they gonna get evicted? Listen, they capping. At the end of the day, I don't never cap. Listen, I'm gonna get the double R. My future daughters, they going to tennis practice in Ferrari LaFerraris. And guess who gonna pay for the Ferrari LaFerraris? Me. All me. It's all me. I repeat, me. It's all me. It's all me. At the end of the day, that's the same type of attitude you gotta have in life. Your attitude reflects your altitude. I repeat, your attitude reflects your altitude. At the end of the day, listen, when you pay high upscale rent prices above average, listen, the people who work here, they got no choice but to be respectful to you. Listen, they love to say it's old systematic racism. No, your rent's just cheap. They're gonna disrespect you if you pay $1,500 a month for rent. Oh, you getting disrespected. At the end of the day, I will never pay $1,500 a month for rent. I need to pay $3,000 a month for rent. Where it's safe over here. Look, you could park the Dodge Demon over here, bruh. Nobody gonna steal your Dodge Demon over here. Nobody's gonna steal your Dodge Hellcat over here. At the end of the day, they don't have access over here. Listen, if you want to avoid all the victims in life, you want to avoid all the victim mindset people, you're oppressed, we're all oppressed, we're all in it together. Listen, think we the same thing because you got the same skin color as me until I start paying $3 a month for rent. That's not even food, bruh. I eat every day. I eat good every day, bruh. This is nothing, bruh. Wait till I get the Ferrari LaFerrari. They're gonna be looking at me like, bro, you got neck tattoos. How, you ain't supposed to be doing that. Yeah, says society. Bro, I'm a gorilla. These dudes in society, they not gorillas. They gonna listen to the other victim. I'm not listening to nobody but God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit. God said you are more than a conqueror. So if I'm more than a conqueror, bro, I can conquer the Rolls Royce. It's not hard, bro. You just gotta take what's yours, bro. Without stealing it, you gotta take what's yours. At the end of the day, you think they gonna give me my flowers? You think they just gonna give me 100K subscribers? No, I gotta take it. And I ain't even gonna say subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna take it without saying subscribe. I'm gonna take it without saying like my comments or share my video. Bro, I don't care about none of that. Listen, before the YouTube, before social media, I've been in upscale neighborhoods, bro. The country club, they was in the back of my yard. They was in my backyard golfing. I've been doing this. Listen. They think, listen, bro, the neck tattoos, listen, it's a long story, bro. I used to hang out in the hood and smash hood women. So that's where the tattoos came from. Listen, at the end of the day, don't judge me, I ain't judge you. Listen, at the end of the day, I'm still the El Matatan. At the end of the day, when I leave the country, oh, you think I'm gonna pay cheaper? No, I'm paying even more. Listen, I pay $6,000 a month for rent. I never cared. At the end of the day, I'm gonna take what's mine. I repeat, I'll pay $6,000 a month for rent. Piece of cake. Listen, they talking about, oh, it's hard to make 500K, bro. 500K is a piece of cake, bro. Do you realize it's 2025, bro? Dudes making $12 million in a month, and you talking about 500K is hard. 500K is not hard if you don't want to fit in with society. Bruh, society is hard for society. You don't fit in with society, oh, it ain't hard for you at all. We gorillas, bro, we roam the jungle. If you take away all the buildings, this is a big jungle. It's nothing but trees, grass, greenery, and lakes, and tu sabes. At the end of the day, tu sabes, listen, as a gorilla, you gotta take what's yours, bro. Stop looking for a handout. They want you to go hang around another rich guy who has the Rolls Royce, so maybe you can get the Rolls Royce. No, we not hanging around. Listen, no rich friends, no broke friends, no middle class friends, no friends at all. I don't care if he is a bodybuilder, bro. I bodybuild by myself. Listen, I'm a gorilla. I don't need no handouts. I don't need no help. Listen, at the end of the day, no soy dominicano, pero ya tú sabes, tengo la pampra prendida. What? At the end of the day, you got to understand. If you don't got the tengo la pampra prendida, listen, you're not gonna make it. You gonna pay attention to what society told you instead of what God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit told you. Listen, at the end of the day, you could do it, bro. They thought I couldn't do it because I got neck tattoos. They commented on my post and said, you'll never get anywhere in life. Yeah, all right. She doesn't live over here. The person who commented that, they live in the trenches. Like, the trenches. They got to hear bullets every night. I don't know if she was talking about herself. She wasn't talking to me. Listen, I don't entertain human beings, bro. The Bible said trust no man. So that's a woe man or a man. Listen, you got the man at the end. I don't trust you. Listen, at the end of the day, you got to understand. As a gorilla, you got to take what's yours in life. Listen, that 75 out of 10, that beauty pageant in Switzerland, oh, you got to put in the work to get that. She's not going to hand you herself over. Listen, you got to put in the work for everything. It's all about, do you love yourself enough to put in that work? If you don't love yourself, you probably got daddy issues. You got mommy issues. Listen, I don't care if you got daddy issues or mommy issues. Listen, you are more than a conqueror. You got to understand. Listen, I don't care what they tell me. You know how many people told me, oh, you ain't gonna be ish in life. That went out one ear and out the other. I wasn't even mad when people told me that. I was laughing. Like when people be like, oh, you ain't never gonna be nothing, I be cracking up, bro. I don't even do comebacks or none of that. I just laugh, bro. It doesn't affect me. I really don't care. At the end of the day, the same people telling me that, are they gonna buy the Ferrari for me? No, they're not. So what do I care for? Listen, if you want the double R, you gotta take what's yours without stealing. Without stealing it, you gotta take what's yours, bro. At the end of the day, you got options. This is a first world country. Shout out to 2025, bro. You got options. Listen, drop this content, bro. I'm the only dude that's telling y'all to drop content. These people you guys are looking up to, your celebrities don't care about you getting a Rolls Royce, bro. They don't even care about you. You're just a fan to them. They care less about you. At the end of the day, I want to see you dudes at the Ferrari station, bro. I want to see you dudes at the Lambo dealership. I don't want to just be the only rich person, bro. I believe everybody could be rich if they stop capping, if they stop BSing in life. And they stop being lazy and they put the work in, bro. Face tattoos, and bro, it don't matter. Listen, you got a clean criminal record. Oh, you good. You good. You good. You good, Poppy. You good, Poppy. At the end of the day, you got to understand. Monk Mode gang, you know what's going on. Listen, bro.